Hello, welcome to my channel, Kojesyan's Media. How are you doing today? I remain your boy, Ernest Adebayo Okoje. At the end of this video, if you enjoy watching this video, please click on the thumbs up to give us some form of relevance on YouTube. And if today is your first time of coming to our channel, please click on the subscribe button and hit on the notification bell by selecting all, so that you get all our future updates and posts. Thank you. Please don't go away. So now we'll move on to the MC Oluomo saga. We all know of recent that it became viral. It was trending on social media where MC Oluomo is said to have threatened one Iyachukwu not to come out and vote if she won't be coming out to vote for APC, and that has been the recent kind of trend in Lagos. You know, even during the last presidential election, we saw a video of a man threatening people at the polling unit that if they were not voting for APC, they should leave the polling unit, and eventually Labour Party won in Lagos. So this time they realized that it was a kind of do or die affair. It has become an existential thing for them, because if the likes of MC Oluomo now, or if APC should win, the likes of MC Oluomo and others would definitely be kicked out of the favor they are getting in Lagos. So when he said that, people didn't take kindly to that, and immediately you trust the Labour Party quickly wrote and petitioned and wrote to the government, and of when the man will be interviewed, the Lagos police PRO, he said that MC Oluomo's comments, let's take it as a joke, you know, and that's what he said. His name is Muyiwa Adejobi, but that, however, the video will be investigated. So I wonder the kind of investigation they will be doing on that. But people are not happy about that, and people came out to bash him for saying what he did, and that MC Oluomo should not be untouchable. And the other thing that the petition was on the Oro King, where they said they'll be having the Oro festival and that non-indigenous shouldn't come out to vote, thereby disenfranchising people who are not Yorubas. Of course, just imagine an Igbo person sitting on the road to go and vote on that particular day in those areas. Their lives will be in danger, and so it's a way of telling people, if you are not voting for APC or if you are not Yoruba, come out. So one person wrote, the police PRO is mad, an animal in human form. So is the interpreter of a thug now. Threats are to be seen as jokes now, a question mark. And it's people like this that demand respect from others. So a lot of things that were said, I don't want to go into the ones that sound a little bit tribalistic. It's just unfortunate that we are seeing things like this. But I now took my time to go and investigate, and I'll put up a clip here of MC Oluomo and the woman. You know, MC Oluomo invited the woman to his house, the Iyachukwu, and he narrated his own part, and then she also came to talk and talking about how she has become a celebrity. But I looked at it and I realized that yes, it's the truth. That is the common narrative, that if you are not coming out to vote for APC, don't come out. And people shouldn't really take that as a joke, even though he said it jokingly. But that is, you know, when you see something like that on a platform and it's out there for thugs and other persons to see, they may interpret it to mean that yes, be violent on all those people who will be coming out to vote for APC. And the regions where you find Igbo people, maybe the regions where people will be targeted. And today we saw on the news where a female actress, Chuku something, was attacked by thugs, probably because they felt she would be voting for APC. So things like this shouldn't be taken lightly, and let's see what happens. Wow, another big one for Odogu of Africa himself. You know, Burna Boy has just recently been announced by EUFA that he will be headlining the UEFA Champions League finals, and this is a very good news for Nigeria. This is not the first time something like this will be happening, but this is, I think, the biggest so far, because some weeks ago he headlined that of the NBA, that's the American basketball games, where you have usually a lot of celebrities like Jay-Z, Nas, a lot of top celebrities are usually there, and Thames and Rema were also there. Now this is another very big one. We are happy that this man keeps doing us proud. It's not easy to win a Grammy, you know, so that Grammy he won, it opened way for him. So Afrobeat is really being placed on the map, you know, in the global community, and everybody's beginning to appreciate and accept Afrobeat. So thank God for Fela Anikulapo Kuti, may so rest in peace. He's the one who, started the Afrobeat. So the UEFA Champions League, to be sponsored by Pepsi, is, honoring Burna Boy and honoring Nigeria. And this is what he has to say. The world isn't ready for what we have in store, said Burna Boy ahead of his performance at the 2023 UEFA Champions League final kickoff show by Pepsi. So let's see what he brings to the table. This is not the first time, like I said. We have the like of Wizkid, Davido, who have also performed globally. Wizkid of recent, Davido of recent, performed at the at Qatar in the World Cup finals that was held. And then we've seen Davido, Wizkid going to shut down O2 Arena, in going to the US to shut down venues and shows. Nigerians are really doing very fine. So this is giving us a better global image, unlike the Yahoo Yahoo that has come to bedevil name, and even the terrorism, the corruption, and all of that. So let's see what happens. We hope our politicians take a cue from this and begin to do well too, so that Nigeria can become a better place. Because it's very painful that these our celebrities would go out there to perform. They are celebrated, but in Nigeria, yeah, people are suffering, and nothing is really being done about it. And of recent, they've been using their voices, to come out and talk. But people were actually angry with Burna Boy because he didn't really. His presence wasn't really felt in the last presidential election, but that's not that being that he has shown himself to be a worthy person. And we know his song where he talked about the beast, that you bring out the beast, that we have become, the government to bring out the beast. And so people expected him to show more interest and make his voice felt more in the political scene of Nigeria. But you can't really force anybody to do what they don't want to do. So big ups to him. Let's see what happens with this. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Congratulations once again, Burna Boy. So I don't know if we should celebrate this or if we shouldn't, but I think it's worth discussing. Now, according to the Institute of Economics and Peace, Nigeria is now ranked the 8th most terrorized country in the world. It's even unfortunate that Nigeria is even ranked among the terrorized countries in the world, but we have dropped, from I think position number 2 or 3 to now number 8. And there are a lot of facts to support this. It says the IEP's Global Terrorism Index, published in March 2023, places Nigeria just behind Iraq, Pakistan, Syria, Mali, Somalia, Burkina Faso, and Afghanistan. So if you hear all these countries, definitely, if you watch news on a lot, definitely all these countries are countries that you don't even want your people to go to. There are always bomb blasts, killings, attack of police and the military. And for Nigerians to even be ranked with them is even a crazy thing and scary thing. Now, the silver lining in Nigeria's terror cloud is a decline in terror attacks between 2021 and 2022. There was a 23% drop in the total number of deaths. The impact of terrorism continues to decline in Nigeria, with total deaths falling by 23%, decreasing from 497 in 2021 to 385 in 2022. That's more than 100 deaths. The number of terrorist attacks in Nigeria also fell considerably, with 220 incidents recorded in 2022 compared to 214 in 2021. This is the lowest number of terror attacks and deaths since 2011, the GT state. So we're happy about that. And then finally, it says that civilian deaths increased 71% from 2021 to 196 deaths, while military deaths dropped considerably, falling 74% from 2021 to 57 deaths in 2022. So we're happy. We just hope that whoever becomes the next president, is able to actually find a way to reduce this. Because amongst the bodies that were said to have been the highest causes of such deaths were IPOB and ISWAP. They said the Islamic State West African Province, ISWAP, that's Boko Haram, and the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, were among the top 10 deadliest terror groups in the world in the 2022 GTI. ISWAP and Boko Haram have fought a fight for terror monopoly in the last decade, Detail states that ISWAP has become the top. So we're happy that things are beginning to take better turn in the country with respect to death and terrorism. So let's see what happens in this new dispensation. And let me know your thoughts are in the comment section. I'm sorry that it's a voiceover I'm doing. The environment is not so conducive for a video, so we have to do voiceover. But our next video definitely will be a video record, not a voiceover. And please remember to subscribe to our channel, like our videos, share, and stay tuned for more juicy videos in the future. Thank you.